This is a CBS2 News Update. I'm Alice Gaynor. We begin with a security scare at Teterboro Airport in New Jersey. Police say a woman drove through a guard post and across two active runways. The security breach happened around 9:30 this morning. Officials say after the woman crossed the runways, she ran into a wooded area. Port Authority police tracked her down and arrested her at a home near the airport, but they're still looking at how she managed to get past that first security checkpoint. A 911 call to police in Maspeth, Queens, ended up with police shooting and killing the woman who made the call. Police say 54-year-old Susan Muller called 911 yesterday to report a female intruder on her second floor, armed with a razor or a knife. They say when they got to her 69th Street home, Muller turned on them, lunged at them with a knife, and they opened fire. Police say one of the officers' body cameras shows Muller being told to put the knife down just before shots were fired. Muller's boyfriend of 5 years, retired NYPD Sergeant Edward Rogers, says he does not blame police.
Police have the roughest job in the world. Split-second decision.
Investigators found a knife at the scene. Why Muller made that 911 call and allegedly turned on the officers is still under investigation. Well, congestion is not a strange thing for New York City streets, but now commuters should brace for a gridlock warning next week. CBS 2's Hazel Sanchez has more.
Traffic in New York City. We all love it, don't we? Well, this is just a regular day on the east side, but it is about to get worse. Starting next week, it is the UN General Assembly, and today the city announced the 6 days of the UN General Assembly are official gridlock alert days.
Today, the city launched a $500,000 multimedia campaign to notify drivers to avoid Midtown next week. The Department of Transportation says traffic will be the slowest it is all year starting on Monday, when the UN General Assembly begins. In fact, traffic speeds during the 6-day event are slower than the 10 traditional gridlock alert days around the holidays in November and December. The city is trying to incentivize people to leave their personal cars at home by teaming up with Citi Bike and Via. Citi Bike will be discounting its 3-day pass, and Via will offer discounts on ride sharing during the General Assembly. The DOT is hoping people who normally drive will decide to take mass transit, ride share, bike, or walk. On the east side, Hazel Sanchez, CBS 2 News.
New information now about the suspect accused of intentionally starting a massive fire in a parking garage at Brooklyn's Kings Plaza Mall. Investigators say the man was living in the stairwell of the garage. 23-year-old Avon Stevens was arrested last night and is facing arson charges in federal court today. Police say Stevens set trash on fire inside one of the cars. Then more than 100 others caught fire and filled the air with black smoke. 18 firefighters were injured trying to put out that fire. The damage is estimated at $7 million. The mall just announced it will reopen tomorrow. Flash flood watch is in effect for most of our area through this evening as remnants from Florence approach. In Manhattan, people were racing through intersections with their umbrellas, and a cascade of water was pouring into the Court Square station in Queens. Here's John Elliott with what else to expect.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. Wow, what a day. I tell you, depending on where you were this morning, you had some big thunderstorm activity or nothing. I mean, it was these hit and miss storms. We're not done yet. Definitely dealing with some soakers. This, the remnants of Florence. And you did notice, too, that south wind had this tropical air mass in place. So the atmosphere is just conducive to a few more flash flood watch through tonight. That means any additional rain in any kind of poor drainage situation or where you have rapid rainfall rates or big rainfall rates, you can have some flash flooding. But we're going to wrap it up early tonight, and then things shape up because the numbers still in the upper 70s, but dew points are so much more comfortable. So it feels good. Nice little treat. Touch cooler on Thursday. I don't think you need a parka. Low to mid 70s. One of the models actually brought a shower in late Thursday. You know, with more heat and humidity Friday, there's a chance you could see a late day shower. But again, nothing like what we're dealing with today. Heavy rain at times, 79 your high. And then tonight, hasty exit. Thank goodness. Let's get rid of this stuff. Let's wrap up this storm. It's less humid on your Wednesday. Starts to look and feel good. Hey, can you believe it? We're almost done with summer. That's a bummer. A little cooler on Thursday. Friday's more humid. Could see a late shower. And then we fall into fall. But who are we kidding? This hasn't been the greatest summer. I'll stop complaining.
All right, John, thank you. Well, we've got some new video of the severe weather that swooped through Summit, New Jersey last night. This is what weather experts call a microburst, an intense, sudden downward burst of wind produced by a thunderstorm. Well, the strong wind sent trees and power lines toppling over, some even crashing down onto residents' homes. Hundreds of homes were left without power.
Then you heard an almighty thud when that huge 40-foot tree smashed onto the front of our house.
We had some significant damage in March from the heavy snowfall, which was very wet and brought some trees down, but nothing like this before.
Well, crews are still on scene trying to restore power. Big news for New Jersey's smallest students. Today, Governor Murphy announced more than $20 million in preschool education for 31 districts. This will be the largest increase in pre-K funding in over a decade, giving 2,000 New Jersey children access to quality preschool. The funds are given out based on the number of low-income students in the district and will be used to help existing programs extend hours, make classes smaller, and add new seats for more children. Head-to-head with Amazon, some small businesses in Brooklyn are getting a chance to compete with the popular online marketplace beginning this week. CBS 2's John Diaz explains.
Look out, Amazon. Brooklyn is coming for you, and they are coming in numbers. Starting on Thursday, the website emain.org will offer Brooklynites living and working in zip codes 11215 and 11217 next-day delivery on items from 60 mom-and-pop shops. These stores and restaurants are all in Park Slope on 5th and 7th Avenues. It's a way for the neighborhood to come together and work as a team to take on big retail platforms. The fast service will be provided by local post offices. Now, emain.org will also offer special deals and free shipping during the pilot program. Retailers' deals, which will change weekly, include a mix of services and goods that customers can browse on the website, but must contact these independently owned stores directly in order to purchase them. Again, the website will launch this Thursday, but all these stores are open right now. They are still encouraging foot traffic. In Park Slope, John Diaz, CBS 2 News.
A lot of cheesy goodness coming today in honor of National Cheeseburger Day. McDonald's is offering up a free cheeseburger once an order is placed on their app, while White Castle will give customers a free cheeseburger slider with any other purchase. And not to be left out of the action, IHOP promises to dole out a free stack of pancakes if you buy any Ultimate Steak Burger. Well, now I'm starving. All right, that is your CBS 2 News update. Stay with us on CBSNewYork.com along with the CBS New York Facebook and Twitter pages for the latest news as it happens. I'm Alice Gaynor. See you later today on CBS 2 News.